Hey guys, this is my initial review of a new revolver I got, new concealed carry piece. It is the Ruger LCR in 9mm. It is clear, there's no ammo around. I bought it and carrying it in this DeSantis Nemesis pocket holster. Pretty nice so far. This is just my initial impression video. I've had this for only a few days now. Like I said, it's the Ruger LCR. It's got an internal hammer all inside here. It's basically the Glock of revolvers. The housing is polymer. The rest of the gun is stainless steel. It's got a stainless steel barrel with the chrome insert. Stainless steel, everything else. It comes stock with the Hogue Tamer mono grips. It is a double action only revolver. Trigger on this is phenomenal. It measures between 8 and 9 pounds. And they have a very nice trigger setup and a friction reducing cam inside here that makes the trigger pull just absolutely phenomenal. It's really smooth, there's no stacking, and I can show you here how it is. That's amazing. Now, the only thing that I noticed is when the first time I shot it, I shoot a lot of striker fired weapons and I shoot a lot off reset too. So what I did do it a few times, was when firing, let it out to reset. It has a false reset right here. You can hear it right there. While the gun's still locked up, it won't do anything. I did do that a few times. You have to let it come all the way out. You hear that second reset and then back on. The other thing that I did, and I started getting the hang of it, is you can stage the trigger right there. Right there. So I'll do it again. Hopefully that's a good view. Right there. It's almost halfway. It's a little over halfway. And then just that last little bit, boom, right there. And then let it come back all the way out. I shot 250 rounds through this. I got it actually used. It was used, but I have to guess that it was only shot one time. It looked brand new, barely used. I think somebody bought it, shot it once, and brought it back or traded it in for something else. So I'd have to imagine there's probably 300 rounds through it if I had to guess. And I've had no issues so far. I have shot blazer brass through it, 115 grain, and then one box of Hornady Critical Defense. No issues, no hangups whatsoever. Like I said, the front sight is pinned, so you can change that out to a high-vis fiber optic sight. I probably won't do that. What I've done on my other carry revolver, I have a Smith & Wesson 638 airweight with the shrouded hammer. I painted the front sight with a couple coats of white paint for a good base, and then did 3 or 4 coats of neon orange paint over top of it. Makes it pop pretty well, and it's good. This is just gonna be a backup gun or an extreme concealed carry. Now, some people would probably ask why 9mm. I wanted ammo compatibility. 9mm super cheap. My primary weapon goes down or something happens, I have ammo for that. I generally don't carry spare magazines on me. Sometimes I do. But I just like the thought of having ammo compatibility. And there's a lot of videos on YouTube now. There's videos by Military Arms Channel. There's a video from Paul Harrell that 9mm ballistically does better out of short barrels than 38 Special and 357 Magnum. Now, with that being said, 357 Magnum still does have a higher velocity and 9mm. I'm not saying that 9mm is a more powerful round than 357 Magnum before all the ammo junkies and people that want to have arguments about that. But I'm saying ballistically, for what this is, 9mm is a good compromise between shooting 357 and 38 Special, and it's way cheaper. It's cheaper than shooting 38 Special. My plan is to paint the front sight, like I said, and I am going to, this week or next week, order the Hogue boot grip. This grip is amazing. It adheres to your hand really well. Like it sticks, it almost feels sticky and locks it in there. Now, I'm a fairly decent sized guy, about 5'10", bigger guy, 5'10", 275. So I have medium sized hands. This gun on me conceals very well. I can basically put it anywhere. The only thing I notice is that this grip is a little fatter, and I want the smaller, the shorter boot grip. I don't have a problem with only having 2 fingers on there. That doesn't bother me. I know a lot of guys want a little bit of pinky on there. The pinky stabilizes your hand when you shoot, but it's not the end-all be-all. Like, that's fine, and that's not what this is. This is a very small, lightweight, concealed carry revolver, and that's the role that it plays. The LCR is 17.1 ounces unloaded, so loaded, I'd have to imagine it's just 18 ounces. It's amazing. I love this little guy so far. I will do a follow-up video, and I'll probably try to do a series of videos, but I will do a follow-up when I have more rounds through this, and I paint the front sight, and I put the boot grip on, and then I also, down the line, maybe a few months, will try to do a 1,000-round review on this. But so far, I could not be any happier with this purchase. These revolvers are extremely underrated, and honestly, I don't think they get enough credit for what they are. They do have the LCR-X that has a hammer right here. For a while, I thought that was my guy. That was the one that I wanted. But I wanted a extreme concealed carry revolver, pocket carry, and something that was snag-free and could fire inside a jacket pocket or inside a pocket of, God forbid, you coming out of a spring coat or a suit or whatever it may be, whatever you do for a living. And that's why I wanted it. And having the hammer is nice. Those look amazing, but let's just say you're in the 0.1% situation where you do have to draw and fire your weapon. You're not going to have time to sit there and draw and be, okay, let me get my single action shot. No, you're going to come out of the pocket, maybe not even present, and be up and on it. And you're going to shoot from double action. And if you're going to shoot revolvers, you should be able to shoot double action anyway, because that really is the end-all be-all. Like I said, I carry it in the DeSantis Nemesis pocket holster. Fits in there perfect, just like that. I think, guys, that this honestly is going to be my new everyday carry. My new everyday carry will be the Ruger LCR in the DeSantis Nemesis, and then I just carry a Colonel Blade. So that right there will be my everyday carry. Ruger LCR, 9mm. Colonel Blade, no viz. So if you have any questions, guys, just comment. And I usually check my YouTube fairly often. I don't post that much, but I plan on it. This will be hopefully the first of 3 videos at least on a series of the Ruger LCR.